Hi everyone, welcome to today's trade of the day, and for today's trade of the day I will be looking at the euro dollar. Right, the euro dollar, what we have here is the daily chart, and there's a very interesting pattern that is repeating itself. Right, so I'm just going to be focusing on this recent move here. So over here we see that price started from the low, pushed higher, retraced, okay, reacted here and pushed higher one more time, retraced and reacted here and pushed higher one more time. Now, an interesting pattern that we see here is that every time price retraces, it comes back to the 61.8 key Fibonacci retracement. So we take the movement from the low to the high, we see that price retraced and reacted at a 61.8 and then it moved higher. Alright, we can take another retracement from the low to the high, and we see once more price comes back to the 61.8 before it reacted higher. So with probability on our side, right, we can also take another retracement from the low here to the high, okay, and use 61.8 as a possible short-term pullback. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the 61.8. I'm going to highlight the 61.8. Okay. Alright, the 61.8 on the daily. And very quickly, let's go down to the 4 hour. So the 61.8 on the daily, we see that there is a graphical support level over here. So this can be our take profit level, right? So we know that what we're doing is we're playing a short-term pullback. Okay, so we're playing a short-term pullback from where price is. What we need to do now is find an entry, okay, and our stop loss. Now, of course, the stop loss is easy to find as well, because the stop loss is really the level which we know for sure our trade is wrong. So I'm just going to put my stop loss at the last high, right? So if price were to close above the last high, it would mean that price is resuming its upwards trend, and we are not going to see a short-term pullback. Okay, so we have the stop loss. Let's go down to the 1 hour for the entry. So on our 1 hour, this is what we have. Okay, we see that price, right, made a high here, came down and reacted over here. So we can actually use a Fibonacci retracement, this level. At the same time, all right, we can also draw a trend line connecting the high, all right, the highs of the chart, right, of prices. So high, something like that. Okay, this is going to be red for resistance, and Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, and we can see that the 61.8 level once more is in line with the descending trendline resistance. So we can put the 61.8 over here and use this as our sell entry. Right, so this works out to be a very nice risk reward trade, all right, intraday trade. Okay, just playing down all the way to the 61.8. Okay, and last but not least, what we can actually do is also to use stochastics, right, just to check the so-called where price is leaning towards. Okay, and if we draw a resistance taking all the highs of the stochastics, all right, we see that every time the stochastics reaches this resistance level, all right, there will be a reversal in price, right, a pretty strong reversal in fact. So now the stochastics has just reacted at this resistance, so we should also expect a strong reversal. Alright, so thanks everyone for your time today. This is our trade of the day. I wish to see you guys again the next time. Thank you and goodbye.